Well, I'd gotten out of high school, and I knew I wanted to do some type of further education, but 4 years of college looked like a long, long time. I've been kind of interested in electronics and some machine works. My dad did a lot of that stuff, and I helped him around the house. And I was sacking groceries at the time, $1.25 an hour. And one of my best friends had a brother who had been attending, and I didn't know this, a school out here called the Institute of Electronic Science. And he had just graduated, and I found out he got his first job, and I believe that was with the oceanography department at Texas A&M, and making $5.35 an hour. Well, when I heard $5.35 and I was making $1.25, I went and I talked to my parents, and I said, I think I know what I want to do. And sure enough, that's what I did. It's an 18-month program, 3 6-month semesters. You had a math class each semester, and you got the math that you needed to solve all your electronic equations. But we studied analog circuits, digital circuits. We had a troubleshooting class. I couldn't really imagine a better way to train an electronic technician after doing this for about 39 years. I'm retired now, but I immediately got a job after I got out of school, and it was great. An interesting thing, and kind of maybe a little bit how times have changed. Back then, I still do shooting, and I like to shoot back then. And the Brazos Valley Gun Club had access to the rifle range out here. And a friend of mine, we found out about that. We joined the Brazos Valley Gun Club, and on our lunch hour, we'd bring our guns to school, take our sandwiches and whatever, and we go to the rifle range, get a little shooting in during the week. So it's a wonderful fringe benefit back then. I had known about this just for a number of years because my dad, he got stationed out here
during the Korean War.
That's correct. Yes, he got joined the Air Force, went to Randolph Air Force Base for his basic training, and then I believe it was whatever the process happened right after that. He ended up getting stationed out here, and that was early 50s. While he was out here, he met my mother, bought a car. They got married, I think, on a Saturday, and the next day took off for Florida for his next duty station. And they lived in Florida for a while, and then he got transferred back to Texas, and to Waco, which is where I was born. I was born at James Conley Hospital in Waco, and my dad was fortunate in that I guess he had been in for 3-4 years, whatever it was, and when it came time for him to be discharged, he discharged from the Air Force on a Friday, and on Monday morning he was able to come to work, civil service, at Bryan Air Force Base. When I was little, it was not uncommon. You'd get the windows rattled in your house. The jets, they were actively, pretty regularly breaking the sound barrier. And of course, when they did that, they were usually so high or probably so far away you never could see the airplane that did that. But you'd still try to find it. And then too, we would, when the movies came on that had anything to do with airplanes, we'd watch them. And then, of course, almost any question I had about airplanes, well, my dad, he could answer them.